Yo, what's up everyone? Today's video is going to be something quick I wanted to tell you about joining the Navy. Now, hear me out guys. Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. I'm going to give you guys value in this video, man, but you're going to want to stay tuned for it. So watch it all the way to the end, okay? Appreciate y'all. Let's get right into it. Alright, so a lot of you messaged me about joining the Navy. You know, you find me off my MEPS video or a couple of my videos that said, oh, should you join the Navy? Da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? Everybody has their reasons for wanting to join the Navy. Everybody has their own story, everything. You know, I ask people this question all the time, why did you join the Navy? It kind of is just part of my job. Also, a lot of people reach out to me, and I genuinely appreciate each and every single one of you who do reach out to me. Keep it up, man, because honestly, like, I really respect people trying to go from nothing to something and make something in their lives. You know, a lot of people who join the Navy don't always have the best circumstances. It's a good way to start off your life, things like that. But I do want you guys to understand that whenever you're going to MEPS and whenever you're trying to join the Navy, you have more leverage than you think. So, I mean, when you get there, they try to tell you, hey, you know, you want to join the Navy. They really want you to join, right? So in the Navy right now, there is a manning issue. As of 2023 at the time making this video, I'm sure 2024 it'll probably be the same situation. It was that way last year. It's probably going to be this way this year. You know what I mean? However, with that in mind, you got to understand the position that you're in, okay? So I remember in boot camp, right, and this is something I really disagreed with. One of the RDCs was trying to fuck us up and, you know, say all this stuff about us, right? And he said, you know, the Navy doesn't need you like you think it does, right? And that's completely untrue, man. The Navy does need more people, right? They just need good people, right? So obviously, you're watching this video. You are a good person. And good people wanting to join the military don't really watch YouTube videos about it all that much. You know what I mean? They're just like, oh, I'm gonna join the military. Believe whatever the recruiter believes. What you got to understand is the recruiter's primary objective of talking to you is to get you to join the military. So I'm not saying that the recruiters lie, but I am saying sometimes the recruiters will stretch the truth, or they'll highlight one very special situation and make it seem like that is what happens to everybody, right? You know, they'll tell you things like, oh, you could change your job, but after a couple of years, right? And that can happen, but you got to understand it doesn't always happen the way that you want, right? So when you're going to MEPS, this is exactly what I did. You got to go into it with kind of a game plan and a plan, because those people are really going to try to get you to sign the contract as soon as possible, quick and easy, right? Because once you sign that contract, it's pretty much done. I think you can call it off all the way up till you go to boot camp, but like, I don't know, man. My recruiter did say something about how, like, oh, if I didn't want to go to boot camp, I could just let her know and then just not go. But really, like, once you sign the papers at MEPS, like, it's pretty much a done deal, right? And their whole job is to get you in and get you out, get you signed up for the military, right? When I went to MEPS, I didn't know I was going to be joining the Navy. I thought I was just going there to take the ASVAB, and then they had me say, hey, come to this desk right quick, right? And they pull me in, and I'm waiting, and I'm doing all these things, and they're like, oh, we're going to pick your job. Okay, what job do you want? I came into it with a plan. I said I want MC, Mass Communication Specialist. So with that being said, I knew what I wanted. I had a backup for what I wanted, right? So it was going to be MC IT, where, like, you work on the computers and stuff. I wasn't going to do something like being a CS or an LS or any type of job that really wasn't going to, you know, make me happy, because what you guys also need to understand is the job that you're signing up for, your rate is your fate, right? So as soon as you get to the fleet, you're going to have a job that you work, and you're going to be working that job for about 4 to 5 years. And it's not impossible to get out of the military early, but it's pretty hard to quit. Like, you can't, it's not just like a normal job where you can just be like, oh, I quit. And a lot of people know that, but you don't really understand the gravity of that, right? So if you're watching this, you know, maybe you're in high school, but a lot of older people also watch my videos. And just imagine going to that job that you hate going to and then not being able to quit. Like, you have to live at that job also, and also all of your friends work at that job too, you know what I mean? And maybe you have a situation like that. I don't judge. I'm just saying your rate is your fate. So you want to be in a situation where you can get the most out of your time, you know what I mean? So you got to try to find a job that's going to help you get the skills that you actually want to get into, you know what I mean? With that being said, if you're really smart, you know, you do really good on the ASVAB, maybe they don't want you to go be an MC or be an IT, you know, maybe they want you to be a nuclear technician, maybe they want you to go be a nuke, and you have to sign on for 8 years through that program, and they give you this big bonus saying, hey, you know, do this, right? There's nothing wrong with doing that. If that's your decision, fine, but you gotta understand, like, you have leverage, right? So you can actually walk away from the deal if it doesn't suit you, you know. Not to get political, but Donald Trump, you know, says sometimes you just have to leave the deal on the table and walk away, right? And I was prepared to do that when I went to MEPS. When I went to MEPS, you know, it was just like, look, if I don't get the job that I want, I'm not signing the papers. I won't do it. I'll find something else and make it work, right? But there was one billet for my job, you know what I mean? God was looking out for me. That's what the plan for my life was supposed to be. You know, God was saying, hey, look, you got to go do this. This is the hard part of your life that you need to go get over with, right? And everybody has their own obstacles, you know. You go through things that are either going to test you or bless you. So with that being said, make sure you realize that the Navy does need you more than you need them, right? And that's maybe not the right thing to say, but it is the honest thing to say, right? They need people. They need bodies to fill the job. So why not try to get the most out of that deal so that whenever you are in the Navy, you're able to set yourself up for the best situation for the rest of your life, right? Whether you go in for 5 years, 4 years, 6 years, or 20 years, right? You need to set yourself up for the part of your life where you're not in the military, you know what I mean? God willing, I'm able to get out and do what I want to do with my life, but, you know, this is just the part of my life where I need to just really work and improve and do everything I can. But you know what? You're going to have a situation like that too, you know what I mean? Even if you get what you want, every day might not be, you know, what you thought it was going to be. It may not be what you want to get out of it every day. But at the end of the day, you got to set yourself up successfully. So when you are going to MEPS, make sure you realize that the Navy does need you more than you need them. So try to get the best out of the deal. And if you're not going to be able to get what you want, be okay with walking away and coming back. And this is a disclaimer. I'm not saying don't join the Navy or don't do da-da-da. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's your life. You know what I mean? You can make your own decisions. I'm not even saying don't join the Navy. I've joined the Navy. The Navy's done a lot of good for my life. But I did have this mindset that got me exactly what I wanted out of the Navy. And I feel like as the years pass, you know, it's going to set me up for what I actually want to do. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. You know, honestly, if you want to join the Navy, like, respect to you, man. Respect to the organization. I don't have anything against it, you know. But this is a good mindset to have whenever you go into MEPS. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. I think at this moment, I'm like 5 subscribers away from 1,000. I know by the time this video comes out, that's not even going to be a worry, right? But I'm on duty at the ship. I have been working my ass off since like 7 till, you know, it's like 9:30 at night right now. And, you know, I've just been working and doing my thing. You could definitely see I'm on the ship. I'm on duty. I'm about to go to bed. You know, got to wake up, work another full day tomorrow. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? God rewards those who work hard. Not saying, you know, if you're not religious, whatever, but, you know, the universe does reward those who work hard. So the harder that you work, you know, the better off you'll be. And those who take risks, you know, there's a lot of payoff that, you know, you could have from joining the military. But yeah, I really wish you the best, and I hope that you do whatever you need. You guys can refer to my comment section if you want to meet some people joining the Navy. Tell your stories, you know what I mean? If you want to say in the comments like why you're joining the Navy or why you want to join the Navy, or, you know, your situation, ask some questions. You know, if you guys see any questions in the comments, try to answer them, you know, help people out, because I would appreciate that whenever I was trying to join the Navy, you know what I mean? And I saw other YouTubers do that, so yeah, definitely just keep an open mind, try to understand your value, and yeah, man, I wish you guys all the best. Peace.